Scripture reading for this morning comes from the Gospel of Luke, and Keith will say more about it later. It is printed in the program if you want to follow along. It's from the 16th chapter, verses 9 through 31. Jesus gives us a parable. There once was a rich man, expensively dressed in the latest fashions, wasting his days in conspicuous consumption. A poor man named Lazarus, covered with sores, had been dumped on his doorstep. All he lived for was to get a meal from scraps off the rich man's table. His best friends were the dogs who came and licked his sores. And then he died, this poor man, and he was taken up by the angels to the lap of Abraham. And the rich man also died and was buried. In hell and in torment, he looked up and saw Abraham at a distance and Lazarus in his lap. And he called out, "Father Abraham, mercy, have mercy. Send Lazarus to dip his finger in water and to cool my tongue. I am in agony with his fire." But Abraham said, "Child, remember that in your lifetime you got the good things and Lazarus got the bad things. It's not like that here. Here he's consoled and you are tormented. Besides, in all these matters there is a huge chasm set between us so that no one can go from us to you, even if we wanted to, nor can anyone cross over from you to us." And the rich man said, "Then let me ask you, Father, send him to the house of my father, where I have 5 brothers, so he could tell them the score and warn them so that they won't end up here in this place of torment." Abraham answered, "They have Moses and the prophets to tell them the score. Let them listen to them." "I know, Father Abraham," he said, "but they are not listening. If someone came back to them from the dead, they would change their ways." And Abraham replied, "If they didn't listen to Moses and the prophets, they're not going to be convinced by someone who rises from the dead." Here ends this reading, and we ask for God's blessings upon it.